Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us for today's webinar, 15 Reasons to Upgrade to GP 2015. My name is Kathleen, and I have John Larson here, and he is a senior consultant here at TGO Consulting.
Good morning, everyone.
So actually, just before we get started, a few housekeeping items. All your phones and mics are on mute as to avoid any background noise, but if you have any questions during the webinar, just feel free to put them into the GoToWebinar interface, and we'll be sure to answer them at the end. We do have a quick survey, and that pops up as soon as you leave, so please take the time to fill it in as it helps us improve all our future webinars. So we're just going to go into a little bit about who we are as a company, and then we're going to start with the presentation. So TGO has been helping companies since 1988 in enabling their businesses to move forward through the implementation of financial and business solutions. We have a team of highly skilled professionals and industry experts who have completed over 2,500 successful projects. We live by our vision, which is to build long-term relationships by providing value and earning trust, which is evident in our extensive list of clients whom we've worked with over the years. Next page. We specialize in enterprise resource planning, business process management, and corporate performance management, specifically with Microsoft Dynamics GP, as you're all here to see today. So with that, I'll pass it over to John.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I was on mute there. Good morning, everyone. What we're going to talk about today are our 15 reasons to upgrade to Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015. Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015 was released at the beginning of December last year. In all, there are some 120 plus new features included in this release. Today, we've selected a handful of them that represent a sampling of the advances in the product. Some are enhancements of the core application, others extend the BI capabilities, putting information into the hands of those that need it, and some improve deployment and accessibility. So let's begin the countdown. Payment terms. Oh, there we go. Payment terms. A new selection was added to the payment terms setup window, allowing for the calculation of transaction due date from the transaction date or from the discount date. Additional calculation options like annual or month/date and being able to add days or months to the calculation gives you greater flexibility when setting up your payment terms. Another addition to the window is the Calculate button, providing the ability to see an example of the terms you define prior to deploying them. This gives you greater flexibility and quicker verification of the option that you want. Number 14, no PO left behind. A new warning message has been added to the payables transaction form to prompt the end user if they attempt to post or save an invoice for a vendor that already has an available purchase order in the application. This new functionality will be disabled by default on upgrades, but can be enabled by selecting the Warn if vendor has existing purchase order checkbox on the Payables Management Setup window. For new installs, the functionality will be enabled by default. Fixed Asset Year-End Report. In Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015, the Fixed Asset report has been added to the Fixed Asset Year-End Closing Routine and prints a status report of all assets that are being affected by the close. On the report, you'll see the year-to-date depreciation, cost basis, accumulated depreciation, net book, and more. Whether the report is printed during the year-end process is optional. Intercompany Journal Entry Inquiry. In Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015, one of the improvements to the intercompany functionality is the ability to view the intercompany distributions of a journal entry from another company. The intercompany journal entry inquiry window is added, allowing the user to see the destination company entries from the originating company and the originating company entries from the destination company. Having the intercompany journal entry window eliminates the needs for users to switch between companies to see both sides of the transaction. Intercompany transaction voids. In Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015, users will have the ability to void an intercompany journal entry, including entries posted in destination companies, by voiding the original entry in the originating company. This eliminates the need to void an entry in both the originating company and individually in each destination company as separate steps. When the user voids the entry in the originating company, intercompany's entries are also created automatically in the destination companies to void the original intercompany transaction. This also works for intercompany payables and receivables upon posting of the GL entry in the originating company. One of the most exciting things in the GP 2015 is the completion of the web client. Although it is not completely new to GP 2015, the web client has made great inroads into becoming a viable tool, requiring no GP installation on the local machine. The user has virtually all functionality. I shouldn't say virtually. As of GP 2015, all functionality is available within the web client that would be available on the desktop. Microsoft has further committed that by the end of this year, the web client will be available in HTML5, making it launchable from any web browser. Single sign-on. With the web client, the user has the option, much like many other browser-based applications, to save their credentials, thereby avoiding the need to sign on to the web client as well as Windows. With GP 2015, a new license type has been introduced called the self-service user. This new license is most beneficial for the Microsoft Dynamics GP 2015 users that do not fall under the category of a full or limited user, but rather just need to be able to perform basic maintenance on a very limited scope of data. These users are named users instead of concurrent. The self-service user cal needs to be assigned to at least one of the following 5 roles. An ESS employee grants access to default functionality as employee time card entry and employee time card history. An ESS employee BSS also grants to default functionality as well as time card entry and time card history. An ESS PTE employee is basically the part-time employee, which gets the same access to the time card entry and time card history. An ESS purchase requester, which can enter purchase requisitions, view purchase requisition, and view requisition history. And the ESS employee manager, who has the ability to manage employee profiles and view and approve time cards. Note that the ESS user license is not restricted by default. You must assign one of these roles to the ESS user in order to finalize their setup. Workflow. In GP 2013 R2, the first batch of workflows were introduced. within GP 2015, the number of workflows has been significantly expanded. Workflow maintenance provides the user with the ability to define the steps to be followed for any of the given workflows. For the out-of-the-box workflows, the hooks into the relevant GP windows appear when the workflow has been configured and activated. Email notifications are routed as defined within the workflow. Smart List Designer. This feature will enable users to create refreshable Excel reports using Smart List Designer. Reports created from SQL views can also be published to the Excel report library. Excel reports. By publishing a refreshable Excel report, the user can open the report in Excel and the data will always be up to date. The benefit that the user can have access to information from within GP without requiring access to the application or a user license. An added benefit of having the refreshable Excel reports is the ability to incorporate these into reporting dashboards. Dashboards allow users to directly access Dynamics GP data from Excel, allowing non-Dynamics GP users to view financial data without using a Dynamics GP license, and build dashboards, scorecards, and KPIs to suit individual requirements. Business Analyzer. This feature enables tablet users on Windows, iOS, or Android to install and use Microsoft Dynamics Business Analyzer application. The Microsoft Dynamics Business Analyzer is a business intelligent app that enables users the ability to view and take action on key business information right at their fingertips. The Business Analyzer app is available for download from the Microsoft Store for free and will tie directly into GP. With the GP 2015, the Business Analyzer app also has access to management reporter data, allowing users to be able to view management reporter reports in addition to other KPIs and scorecard data. And of course, upgrading to GP 2015 provides access to all the new features included in this version, the powerful reporting tools that have been introduced, and the anytime, anywhere availability that comes with deployment of the web client. As always, it is also to your advantage to stay current to ensure that you remain on a supported version. Upgrading to GP 2015 allows you to both maximize and protect your existing investment in Dynamics GP. Thank you for attending. I hope this has provided a brief insight as to some of the reasons you might want to consider upgrading to GP 2015, and thank you for attending.